A most pleasant good morning to you, hockey fans, wherever you may be. Welcome inside Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Welcome to the Delaware Hockey Network. Presented by the law office of Heather A. Long, the Exton Kings coming to town for a Sunday morning meeting with the Philadelphia Little Flyers U12 AA girls team in a Delaware Valley Hockey League matchup. Exton 5-12 on the year, good for 9th in the 12-team DVHL A National Division. The Little Flyers 8-3-1, sitting comfortably midfield, 6th of 12 teams in DVHL competition. James Witherite joining you from the 412 Communications press box. Our good friend Anthony Salvato on videography duty for Game 1. We'll hear him on the call for Game 2 at the 11 o'clock hour when the 14s take to the ice against the New Jersey Colonials. Right now, though, it's the 12's time to shine. And we'll fill you in on the details a little bit later. Right now, we're going to take a quick ad break. We'll be back to tee up this matchup between the Little Flyers and the Kings on the Delaware Hockey Network. And it's all brought to you by the law office of Heather A. Long.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site. 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Welcome back inside Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. We are ready to go for Sunday morning hockey. Puck is down for the opening draw. Exton moving left to right in their away Reds. Backstop by Weston McAllister, who's 2-5-0 on the year, with the goals against average hovering over 7 at a save percentage of .809. His counterpart in white and orange, Alana McLean, 2-1-0 in DVHL play this year with a sparkling 0.38 goals against average at a .974 save percentage. Philadelphia moving right to left in their home white kits, black helmets, black yoke, black pants, black numbers on the back, orange trim all around. Joss Hay pulls back in her own zone. And this is pushed clear up the near side by Alexa Pizzo. Recovered by Rafter in neutral ice, walked in by Beckett Cook through traffic up the left wing boards. Mid-zone poke check from Brooklyn Porter. Gives possession to the Philadelphia side, but a turnover in the slot. Allowed Sawyer Johnson room to look for a shot lane, ultimately couldn't do so. Rafter back to recover, deep in his own zone. Kenzie Eberhardt, the forechecking threat for Philadelphia. Shot from Tichenel was well off its intended target, and this is brought back up the near side by Declan Hatton. Hatton slowed up by a pair of Little Flyers right at the Philadelphia blue line. This is recovered by Harper after McLean threw the puck deep into the Philadelphia end. Shoveled by Adeline Childs up the far boards. Recovered and now walked back toward the Philadelphia line by Declan Hatton. He dumps the puck in behind the Philadelphia goal where Trinity Eberhardt recovers, but she's pinched to the far corner by McGovern. This not cleared. Bobbling at the line was Mackenzie Sola. Harper could not clear near side. Hatton protecting territory well for the Kings. McGovern in the far corner gives way to Tichenel. Philadelphia caught in their own zone for nearly the first 2 minutes of this contest. Now Tichenel clears. Fiumara's got space. Here's a 3-on-2 for the Little Flyers. Fiumara together with Tichenel in what becomes a 2-on-2 as Childs heads off. Fiumara fanning on the puck just below the right dot. This is taken away by Kevin McGovern, but not cleared as Trinity Eberhardt protects the right point for the ladies in white, black, and orange. 2 minutes and 20 seconds have gone by from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks in the Sunday opener here on the Delaware Hockey Network. First half of a doubleheader. McAllister with a save. And this one's going to be a shot on goal. 2 minutes and 29 seconds into the proceedings today from IceWorks. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The Law Office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process, from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. To schedule a free consultation, call 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. The Law Office of Heather A. Long, presenting partner of the Delaware Hockey Network. Once again, here as we turn the calendar to 2025. Battle for the puck in front of the Exton bench. It was driven over the line by Brooklyn Porter. Race for the loose biscuit in the far corner of the Exton zone. Warren Root getting there just a half step quicker than Jordan Long. Here's a one-on-one the other way. Easton Burns. Drop pass to Adelbert. Shot through traffic. Blocked. Hanging close to home was Hay. Hay in with another block. Off the rafter chance from high in the zone near side. Wireman turns on the Jets up the left wing boards. She chips the puck past rafter. It ends up in the near corner. She chases it down. She tried to put one on a T-net front, but Kenzie Eberhardt was still a good 7 feet away from it. Holding the right point, Porter launches the puck in from distance. It ricochets off the corner boards. Zone is lost on the feed from Pizzo back to Hay, and the Flyers are forced to regroup. Scoreless through the first 4 minutes of this first of 3 15-minute periods. Kenzie Eberhardt gave way to Cook, who clears. Hay waits for her fellow Philadelphia Little Flyers to tag up before floating the puck back deep into Exton territory. A new pair of defenders are on, and one of same, Trinity Eberhardt, recovers a cleared puck at center before launching it back in. Harper holding the near point, gave way. Rafter clears. Fiumara to Eberhardt. Around the horn, the breakout pass to Childs was broken up. Good forecheck by Beckett Cook to keep Philadelphia pinned in their zone. This is offside with 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the first, and no score from Delaware County, PA. Glad to be bringing you continued coverage of the Philadelphia Little Flyers girls programs here on the Delaware Hockey Network through the month of January. I'm glad to have all of you with us on our worldwide audience from wherever you may be. Harper doing well to hold her ground, could not carom the puck clear. It ends up, though, on the stick of Childs. Advancing pass did not connect with Fiumara. Tichenel offering good support, walks in over the line, but is surrounded by red sweaters as she gains the Exton territory and ultimately gives way. McGovern the other direction. Not guilty of an icing. That puck was played on by a Philadelphia player through neutral territory. But a 2-on-2 develops the other direction. Natalie Tichenel. Angled to the far corner by Isola. Long overskates the puck. She tries to feed this back to the point where waiting was Joss Hay, but that pass was intercepted. Declan Hatton leads a 2-on-2 Exton counterattack. He dekes, shoots, right into the breadbasket of McLean, who comes up with the save. A-grade chance for the Kings, but Alana McLean stayed with it the whole way. Now a 2-on-2 for the Flyers. Wireman shot. Stick checked offline by a lunging Drew McLean. Porter at the half wall. To Long. Wireman reaching for the puck. Couldn't reel it in at the top of the slot. This is taken away by Hatton, leading point scorer for Exton with 10 goals and 5 assists on the season. And a McAllister save gives us a break in the action with 8:17 to go in the first period. Looking at that McLean stop, a 2-on-2 walking in was Declan Hatton, but Alana McLean had the final say. Shots officially 4-3 in favor of Philadelphia as we come to the 7-minute mark of the first period. That long chance from defender Brooklyn Porter turned aside by McAllister. Hay inside the line. Shot was blocked by Root. Long centers. Shot from Manjeshwar was wide, or rather from Duke was wide. Kings clear, but this will come back an icing with 7:25 to go in the first period. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years and counting, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Sawyer Johnson muscles his way out of the Exton zone, but a Gabrielle Harper poke check returns possession to Philadelphia. Harper tried to work the puck behind the goal, but it is taken away and now advanced up the left side by Johnson, but not out. Second time it's cleared, and Braden Miller carries on through neutral territory off his backhand. He gets tied up in the near corner of the Philadelphia end. He and Harper collide after battling for the puck. Puck is loose in front and put away by Miller to put the Exton Kings on the board. Braden Miller with his 6th of the season. And the Kings go up early. $8:19 in the first period. Braden Miller's 6th of the season. Another chance. A couple rapid fire saves from McLean. First denying Hatton and then McGovern. Miller from Cook at 8:19. The official tally on the Kings goal. And the Little Flyers have to play catch up. Kenzie Eberhardt couldn't split the wickets. He solo with the stick check on that shot from 40 feet out. Emma Babb working below the goal. Failed to set up Porter at the right point. Hay returns possession to the Flyers, but she's guilty of an icing, letting that one go from behind the red line. And with 5:20 to go in the first, Philadelphia will find themselves with a defensive zone faceoff. Alana McLean coming up with a couple quick saves, which we'll see at the next stoppage, to keep this a 1-0 contest. Puck down to the left of McLean. Tichenel won the draw. Porter, working behind her own goal, gave the puck away. The shot from Burns held on to by McLean for a pause in play. Here's that exchange. Rapid fire saves denying both Hatton and McGovern. More indicative of McLean's abilities after that Exton goal. She was simply caught out of position. Couldn't cross to the near post in time to deny Braden Miller what was his 6th goal of the season. Two-on-two for Philly. Porter split defenders and chased the puck to the near corner. Centering pass sailed right past Lane Fiumara, and this is pushed free up the left wing boards by Zajac. This comes back in icing with 4:21 to go in period number 1. We'll take an opportunity to catch our breaths, and we'll take an opportunity to tip our hat to our friends at Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's, not far from where we stand right now. The Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware offers pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Takeaway lunch Monday through Saturday, catering for your special occasion. Call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. I guarantee your stomach will thank me. It's that good. 3:38 to go in the first period. Harper protecting the point for Philadelphia, who gave one up mid-period to Exton's Braden Miller. Harper lunging, could not reel in that clearing attempt. McLean forced to play the puck, leaving this back to Trinity Eberhardt. Breakout was broken up. She tried to connect with Long, but Miller keeps this deep in the Philadelphia end. Flyers clear this time. Here's Jordan Long, surrounded by red sweaters. She tries to stick handle in the far corner while waiting for the reinforcements to come in, but she turns the puck over to Adalbert. This cleared, recovered at center by Trinity Eberhardt. Flyers change behind her. She gets to the blue line. She dumps the puck in. And now a full complement of Flyers skaters are on as we are finding ourselves in the antepenultimate minute of the first period. 2:40 to go. Play halted with 2:25 remaining in the opening frame. And looks like we've got our first penalty coming up, as Hatton heads off. For a body check. And we head to our first Delaware Sports Medicine power play of the game. So Hatton off for body checking. And McAllister with a save. With 2:16 to go in the first period. And 75 seconds left on this one-woman advantage for the Flyers. 40 seconds left on the power play. We've got our score graphic back. Thanks to our great technical crew, Anthony Salvato working behind the scenes. Long shot from the right point, and Brooklyn Porter bounced off the backboards down to the final 22 seconds of this first Delaware Sports Medicine power play. For the Little Flyers. Final minute of the period. Again, Hatton rolled off for body checking at 12:55. But the Little Flyers couldn't generate any momentum in that first Delaware Sports Medicine power play of the morning. McLean gives way to Jordan Long. Long looking for a place to happen. Here's Harper with a long shot from the left point into the outstretched right leg of Weston McAllister. Wireman counterattack, too much loft on it over the crossbar. Final 17 seconds of the first period. Jordan Long again, centering pass into heavy net front traffic. Adalbert clears. Eberhardt recovers, but her zone entry up the right wing boards mistimed. This will come back offside with 9 2/5 seconds to go. An opening period play from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Tichenel wins the draw. McLean could not clear. Final seconds of the first period tick away, and the horn sounds. 15 minutes in the books. Exton 1, Philadelphia 0. We'll be right back on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With over 10 years of treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. With clinics in Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Thank you, Norm. Welcome back to the Delaware Hockey Network, presented by the law office of Heather A. Long, live on the 412. James Witherite joining you from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. And 22 seconds into the second period, the Philadelphia Little Flyers have gained themselves an attacking zone draw. Won by Tichenel, controlled by Childs near side. This taken away by Beckett Cook and walk back up the left wing boards. But it will come right back. Another icing, this time against the Exton Kings. As we see the lone goal of the first period again on the 412 Communications instant replay. As it was Braden Miller finding the back of an open net. Second chance opportunity for the Kings. 8 minutes and 19 seconds in the first period, serving as the lone goal to this point. Shot from the near half wall, and Babb turned aside by McAllister, who saved all 11 shots on goal that have been credited against him so far. Harper from the half wall directed the puck into traffic. Philadelphia maintains. Working the near corner was Babb. Loose in front, corralled by Warren Root, but not cleared as a pair of Flyer forecheckers swarm him. Trinity Eberhardt holding the point, lobs one in, trying to finish on the doorstep, was Babb to no avail. 2-on-2 coming the other way for the Kings. Fanning on the puck was Abby Lang. This comes back to center. Babb at the Exton blue line gives it away to Hatton. 2 minutes have elapsed in the second period of what stands a 1-0 hockey game, advantage Kings. If you're just joining us here on the DHN, Kings traveling right to left of the second period. Eberhardt with a long shot, bobbled by McAllister, nobody home to put away the rebound. So Kings moving right to left here in second period play. Little Flyers moving from left to right in their home whites. McGovern together with Adalbert stood up just inside the line. McKenna Wireman leads a 2-on-2 counterattack for the Flyers. Isola offering defensive pressure, the centering pass. Nobody home, intercepted by McGovern, but returned to Philadelphia holding the left point. And working this in close was Josse. Nearing 3 minutes completion in the second period. Little Flyers looking to get on the board after being kept silent through the first period. Cleared to Adalbert. Zajac, after long, angled Adalbert off the puck. Traverses neutral ice, but Wireman recovers for Philadelphia at her own blue line. Here she comes, backhand shot, stick checked off its target by Adalbert. It ricochets off the backboards. Tichenel leaves this to Hay, who chips the puck off the far glass mid-zone. This recovered by Drew McLean. Advanced to Adalbert. Adalbert with a near breakaway, but catching up to him was the defensive Brooklyn Porter. Good Philadelphia back check. Porter taking away the A-grade chance. And here's a 2-on-2 counterattack for the Philadelphia Little Flyers. Tichenel tried to center high in the zone to Fiumara, but could not find her intended recipient. Puck pinballs in front. Losing her footing, Tichenel pops back up. Centering feed to Fiumara, too hot for her to handle. Then Shane Hatton recovers. Shane Hatton, who also serves as an Exton goaltender, dressing as a skater today, as Weston McAllister has been tabbed to man the pipes. An Exton icing gives us a pause in play, 4.5 minutes into the second period. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Face off to McAllister's right. Harper fanned on the puck. It's brought back into neutral territory by Exton's Braden Miller. Cross-ice feed intercepted by Kenzie Eberhardt and walked back in up the near side. Puck caroms behind the Exton goal. It's chased down to the far corner by Babb. Nearly cleared by Rafter. Held in by Harper. Puck is loose in front. Time and space trying to jam it in. Near side was Babb off the wraparound, but to no avail. Beckett Cook emerging the other direction. Up the left wing boards he comes, but he stood up just inside the Philadelphia blue line. Trinity Eberhardt looking for space. She could not chip the puck clear. It is recovered by Miller just inside the Philadelphia stripe. He plays a carom shot in deep. Where recovering is Harper in the far corner. Harper up the left wing boards. With an extra attacker coming in, delayed penalty against Exton. McLean not breaking for the bench. As Duke tries to pile drive her way into the Exton zone. Possession and control gained by Miller. And our second Delaware Sports Medicine power play is coming up. .546 into the second. A body check. Ruled against a player who went to the bench as opposed to the penalty box. Who was it? Beckett Cook ruled the culprit. This 5:46 into the second period. And as mentioned, a Delaware Sports Medicine power play for the Little Flyers. Learn more about Dr. Brad Bly's offerings for athletes of all ages and abilities. Visit desportsmed.com. We're 6 minutes into the second period. Cook out of commission for body checking. And Sawyer Johnson's advances up the middle, stunted by Porter at the center red line. Porter shot off the post. Long could not recover for Philadelphia. Hay held the point. She shoots and scores. Joss Hay winds up from the left point and beats McAllister. 8:31 to go in the second period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. And here it comes again. On the 4-1-2 Communications instant replay, that was Joss Hay all alone for her first of the season. A Delaware Sports Medicine power play goal. And we're even up, one aside. A note to fans, the statistics that we referenced today concern DVHL competition only, so on the Philadelphia side, Mawa goals and assists entirely in a different column. That is Joss Hay's first goal in DVHL play this season. An unassisted power play goal coming 6:29 into the second period. Little Flyers trying to keep it rolling here. After Hay went top shelf on McAllister to level the score. Here's Hay again. Confronted more directly this time at the point by Lang. Rafter could not clear. Fumara protects at the half wall, but she's double teamed and now ultimately overpowered. This puck pushed by McGovern back to center. In came Porter. Through traffic, Deaking shooting. McAllister squares up for the textbook save. Harper held the left point off the failed Exton clear. Was thrown in from point blank range by Babb, but wide. Trinity Eberhardt from the right point. Friendly fire in front. This is walked by McGovern up ice, recovered just beyond center by Kenzie Eberhardt. Kenzie clears. Hatton recovers at center. This is Declan Hatton walking back in up the right wing boards for the Kings. 6.5 to go in the second period of what stands a 1-1 hockey game from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Odd woman rush for Philly. Kenzie Eberhardt through traffic. Stick check from Isola. Broke up her chance from in close. She stays with the puck after circling behind the net, but the centering pass to Wireman was canceled out. Kings clear, icing waved off. Trinity Eberhardt from behind her own goal line. Finds Duke on the breakout. Ava Duke stick handling through traffic in the neutral zone, now gains the Exton line. She's pinched to the near corner by Burns as she tries to work lower in the Kings territory. This comes back to the left point. Harper pickpocketed by Bentley Adalbert, one-on-one. Adalbert steered to the far corner. A sweep check from Trinity Eberhardt forces the giveaway. Puck battle developing in the far corner of the Philadelphia zone, and emerging now is Gabrielle Harper once again. Harper strides gracefully through neutral ice. Shot from 27 feet into the glove of Weston McAllister, and we've got a pause in play with 5:12 to go in the second period of what stands a 1-1 contest from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and your clientele, between your team and your fans, ranging from broadcast to social, print to digital, book editing, broadcasting, you name it. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between, the 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com. Childs volleyed the puck back to Root. Root walks in up the middle. Tichenel trying to recover for Philadelphia, lost her footing playing the puck at center. Beckett Cook backhands this up in the atmosphere over the head of the back-checking Brooklyn Porter, who recovers behind her own goal. 4:20 to go in the second period. We are tied 1-1. Exton limited to but one shot here in the second period. That chance from Johnson rolled on net. So too the follow-up, turned aside by McLean. And this is poked out of harm's way by Joss Hay, that close-to-home old-school defender, wearing 5 for Philadelphia. A couple Alana McLean saves. 3:45 to go in the second period. Cook gives the puck away, and this is cleared off the near boards by Porter. Porter again launches this out of the zone, and this is offside. We'll see it again here momentarily. Yep. Cook inside the line. And we restart in neutral territory. McGovern angled to the far side by a Harper, who leans in and recovers the puck. Rafter protecting the point, threw the puck into a congested mid-slot. Gabrielle Harper recovers for Philadelphia, and she in turn clears. Kenzie Eberhardt works past Drew McLean to try to recover and maintain Philadelphia's attacking momentum. Inside the final 3 minutes of the second period, we are 1-1 from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. This is offside again. If you're a competitive athlete, like the folks we're seeing right now, or if you're a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is by all means an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmedicine.com. Icing with 2.5 to go in the second. And looking at what's coming up on the Delaware Hockey Network today. At 11:05, the 14AA Little Flyers host the New Jersey Colonials. Anthony Salvato will have the call of that. Coming up next on the Delaware Hockey Network, Kenzie Eberhardt had time and space in pursuit of the go-ahead goal, but she sent the puck sky high over the crossbar. Adalbert steered behind the net by Trinity Eberhardt, lost his shot lane. Here's Harper the other way. Odd woman rush for Philly. 3-on-2. Gabrielle Harper splits the wickets hard. Shot from 30 feet. Was wide of the near post. Final 1:05 in the second period. Ava Duke trying to walk the line through traffic. Slowed up by Shane Hatton. And Bentley Adalbert leads the counterattack for the Kings, but it's a 2-on-3. The Red Sweaters outnumbered by white, black, and orange as they make their way into the Philadelphia zone. Jordan Long leading another odd woman rush for the Flyers. Wireman just onside, staying on the appropriate side of the plane. Here's Duke from distance over the crossbar again. Wireman races the puck down. She tries to steer it away from traffic. This is backhanded out of harm's way by Cook. Wireman recovers before the Kings could clear. Last minute of the second period. Another shot into traffic. This Joss Hay looking for his second. Turned aside by McAllister. Duke rebound. No! It pinballs away to the far corner. Miller could not clear. Hay holding the line. Puck rolls behind the Exton net. It is recovered there by Abby Lang. Wireman holding her ground. Burns trying to push this free. Long tied up in the near corner. Duke protecting territory for the Flyers down to the final 25 of the second period. Miller hauled to the near boards by Tichenel while trying to traverse neutral territory. Tichenel recovers at her own line. Jordan Long up the left wing boards, final 5 seconds. She's double teamed at the half wall before she can get the shot away, and that's going to do it for the second period. 30 minutes gone. We're all tied up. 1-1 between Exton and Philadelphia. Power play goal from Joss Hay, cleaning the slate. Third period coming up next on the Delaware Hockey Network, brought to you by Heather A. Long.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Set for the third period from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Off we go with a 1-1 deadlock through 30 minutes. In this U12 matchup between the Philadelphia Little Flyers girls team and the Exton Kings in this DVHL 12A national contest. In girls hockey competition, this Philadelphia team playing at the 12AA level, but in mixed company. They play in the 12A national grouping in the DVHL. Trailing 1-0 through 1 if you're just joining us. Philadelphia leveled the score on the Delaware Sports Medicine power play, 6:29 in the second. It was Joss Hay getting her first DVHL goal of the year. And the Flyers will have themselves an attacking zone faceoff after an Exton icing, 52 seconds into the third. Here, that power play goal once again from Joss Hay. Hay let one go from the point. Top corner, blocker, or glove side rather, on Weston McAllister to even the score 1-1. And that's where we stand here, a minute and change into the third period. Tichenel through traffic, works her way back into attacking territory for the Flyers, traveling right to left in their home white sweaters here in the third period. Penalty coming up, and it will go against the Kings, 91 seconds into the third period. Let's see what we've got. We think a body check against Adalbert. Couldn't quite discern the signal. From the 412 communications press box, but in any case, it results in a Delaware Sports Medicine power play for the Little Flyers. Long, Wireman, Hay, Duke, and Porter. The 5 on this attack. As Adalbert was sent off for 90 seconds of shame for a body check. So we can best surmise anyway. Wireman shot. McAllister tries to reel in the rebound, can't. Puck remains loose. Wireman gets it back in the far corner. This centered to Long. Stepping up at the left point again, Joss Hay trying to weave one through bodies. This is recovered, but not cleared by Isola. Two-a-side puck battle at the near half wall. 2.5 minutes gone in the third period of this 1-1 hockey game. Little Flyers won handily over Exton when they last met, and they get the go-ahead goal! Brooklyn Porter taking aim from the line. Was it Babb with the redirect? She leads the handshake line. And it's now a 2-1 game. It was tipped in, and we're going to see that again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. Babb getting her second, or rather her sixth of the year in DVHL play, and Philadelphia getting their second. And taking the lead over the Kings. Both goals coming with a one-woman advantage. And it's 2-1 Flyers. So Babb's sixth coming from Porter. Babb looking for another. Couldn't get past McAllister this time from 17 feet. Goal summary for you there in the top corner of your monitor. Babb's sixth from Porter on the power play. At 2:47, Declan Hatton outnumbered, gaining the blue line. He tried to flip the puck in from close, but caught the wrong side of the netting. This sent through the slot from the far corner by Declan Hatton, nobody home. Pizzo to Fumara the other way. This pushed back into neutral ice by Shane Hatton for the Kings. 10:40 remaining in the third period. Flyers with their first lead of the game, and holding center point was Adeline Childs. Long shot over the crossbar into the backboards. Race for a loose puck goes the way of Easton Burns. Burns pursued by Fumara, floats the puck clear and gets it through traffic to Adalbert, who's into a 1-on-3 and gives way to a Trinity Eberhardt poke check just inside the Flyers' blue line. 5 minutes have elapsed in third period play from Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Flyers clinging to a 2-1 lead. Fumara driving up the left wall, pinched to the boards by Adalbert and losing control of the puck. Dump and change for the Flyers. Fresh legs on, the lone pursuer Natalie Tichenel. Joined by Long, trying to slow up Warren Root just inside the Exton line. Tichenel smartly avoids the puck on her way off, lest she committed too many players on the ice infraction, and Long leads this Philadelphia attack up the left wing boards. She's steered behind the net by Shane Hatton. She skates the perimeter of the zone, centering pass high to Wireman. Lob shot from 38 feet, wobbled wide of the far post. Here again, Wireman off the feed from Long, right down the pipe. McAllister drops to the butterfly for the save. 6 minutes gone in the third period. 2-1 Philadelphia. Wireman holding the line as Root tried to walk free. This is cleared the second time round by Shane Hatton. The re-entry by Hay, good as she waits for her teammates smartly to tag up before entering up the near boards. Hay slowed up, working behind the cage. Puck is knocked loose, recovered by Adalbert, but he can't backhand it free. Long takes aim from distance, a one-hop covered by McAllister for a break in the action with 8.5 minutes to go in the third period of a 2-1 game. Philadelphia, thanks to a pair of power play goals. One from Joss Hay, one the net front tip from Emma Babb, giving them the advantage as we near the middle of the third period. Hay from the left point, just off her mark. Follow-up chance came from Kenzie Eberhardt, but the puck popped off the outside of the net. Third time to no avail as Babb is denied by McAllister, squaring up for the save. Kenzie Eberhardt keeping the puck in deep for Philadelphia after the attacking zone draw. This is held at the line by Porter. Thrown into traffic, it bounces back to Hay near side. Puck is loose in front, crashing the net. Kenzie Eberhardt couldn't finish for an insurance goal. Down to the final 8 minutes. Just cleared by Braden Miller. Porter back to her own line, recovers. For the Little Flyers, Kenzie Eberhardt could not push the puck cleanly up the far side. Here comes Kevin McGovern. Sawyer Johnson working through traffic. Hard to discern that 9 from this angle, the way he was coming in. Kenzie Eberhardt gave way to an Isola poke check just inside the Exton line. Puck volleyed across neutral territory, turned back right to left by Harper. And Philadelphia is called guilty of too many players on the ice. With 7:17 to go in regulation. Much to the objection of the Flyers coaching staff, claiming it was a clean substitution. They'll talk about it. And Eberhardt's going to go. Too many players, the call at 7:43. And so the little Flyers find themselves on a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill, and Alana McLean coming up with a save 8 seconds in. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. This called 7:43 into the third period. First Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the morning for Philadelphia. Hatton turns the puck over to Harper, trying to keep play in neutral territory as long as possible. Half the penalty is expired. Declan Hatton could not get past Harper as together they end up behind the Philadelphia goal. Harper clears to center. Shane Hatton waited a beat to deke past Duke. Say that 6 times fast. Final 6 minutes. Harper's backhand up the far side. Gets past Rafter. Rafter made an attempted play on the puck just at the blue line, but this is going to come back an icing nonetheless. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your circumstances, the expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long are committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. Schedule your free consultation. Call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. Final seconds of the too many players infraction tick away. And an icing will bring the face-off again to the right of Alana McLean with the Flyers full strength and 5:46 to go. The ladies in white, black, and orange looking to preserve a 2-1 advantage. And Emma Babb, the one with the go-ahead goal, in for the opening face-off of this exchange. Zajac looked to release quickly. Puck shoveled out of harm's way by Brooklyn Porter in close. Yes, she swatted the puck away with her hand, but the USA Hockey Rulebook does permit for hand passes that both originate and are completed in the defensive zone. So all is okay. Pizzo waited for Babb to tag up before carrying the puck in up the left wing boards. 5 minutes to go. Isola off the far boards. Rolling puck pursued and worked in low again by Brooklyn Porter. This taken away by Root, but not cleared. Puck loose in front, slammed up the near wall by Isola, protected by Hay at the left point. She can't work it past Adalbert the first time nor the second. She rethinks her options and now gets this one through to mid-zone. Isola bodies down Pizzo. Play continues unabated, and McAllister freezes. We're going to see this again on the 412 Communications Instant Replay. and they're letting them play. Four and a half to go. In a 2-1 hockey game. And the Kings are led back up ice by Sawyer Johnson up the left wing boards. Solid Philadelphia back check, taking away the passing in the shooting lanes. And here's a 2-on-2 counterattack with Adeline Childs. Flipping the puck up the far wall past McLean and in behind the net. Childs chases it down. Shot was blocked. Loose puck corralled by Cook. Surrounded by a quartet of little flyers on his way up the near boards into Philadelphia territory. 3:45 to go in regulation in a 2-1 hockey game. Philadelphia looking for their 9th DVHL win of the season. Exton looking to improve from 5-12. Again, the Kings find themselves with their back to a wall. Outshot nearly 2-1. And a pair of power play goals, the decision makers for Philadelphia, as we come to the final 200 seconds. Trinity Eberhardt behind her own goal. This is tipped forward by Childs. No icing. Isola volleys the puck back across neutral ice. No icing this way either. Eberhardt to Long. Off her stick, puck is slowed at center. Recovered by Isola, thrown off the far wall. Fumara, near side pass to Long, just beyond center. And Jordan Long walks this in up the left wing boards into Exton territory. 2:45 to go. Flyers trying to protect and pad this 2-1 lead if they can. Harper slows up McGovern in neutral ice. Wireman forces the turnover. Trinity Eberhardt recovers the puck and circles behind her own goal. Down to the final 2:20. This shot from McGovern is over the crossbar and into the near corner. Final 2 minutes. McAllister staying put for now. Ava Duke. Advancing pass to Long, bounces off the toe of her stick at center. Shane Hatton clears the zone. Wireman offside on the re-entry. With 99 seconds to go. Face off just above the Exton blue line. Babb leads the re-entry. Declan Hatton plays a hard carom shot off his backhand behind the net. This protected by Philadelphia's Kenzie Eberhardt mid-zone at the base of the Exton bench. Final 75. Babb putting one net front. Kenzie Eberhardt unable to finish on the doorstep. McAllister with another save. 75 seconds remaining. Exton will take their timeout with 75 seconds to go. We will do the same. We'll be right back on the Delaware Hockey Network.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Broadcast to social, print to digital, coast to coast, remote or on-site, 412 Communications has the solution to bridge your team with your audience. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Back inside Premier Orthopaedics IceWorks. Exton taking their timeout with 1:15 to go. And finding themselves down 2-1 to the Philadelphia Little Flyers in this DVHL matchup. Little Flyers looking to complete the season series sweep over the Exton Kings. Victorious by a healthy margin in their meeting this past fall at Power Play rinks. And here on the strength of power play goals. From Joss Hay and Emma Babb. They look to make it a clean sweep of the Kings. They've just got to hang on for 75 more seconds. McAllister back between the pipes. McLean back between the pipes. Emma Babb with the game leading goal for Philadelphia. Overpowered in the face-off circle. Here comes Hatton. The net is empty on the Exton side of the rink. And we're down to the final minute of play. Eberhardt with time and space. Shot wide of the empty cage. This is cleared by Miller. Recovered at center, but offside. Play offside with 45 seconds to go. The face-off is spotted just above the Exton blue line with that empty net. Behind centerman Kevin McGovern. McGovern and Babb, here we go again. Hay forced back into her own zone. Plays the puck up the near boards. Isola turns it away from traffic. Hatton up the middle into a 2-on-2. Declan Hatton slowed up by the reaching stick of Porter on the back check. Puck thrown in close. Just wide of McLean's office. Isola gives this away. Joss Hay. Advanced to Kenzie Eberhardt. 11 seconds to go. No icing. The Exton side incredulous at the no call on the icing. But that puck ruled playable on its way in. Hatton's going to run out of time the other direction. And Philadelphia complete the season series sweep over the Exton Kings. Today's final 2-1. With the Little Flyers propelled to victory by power play goals from both Joss Hay and Emma Babb. So the Little Flyers improving to 9-3-1 in DVHL play. Exton dropping to 5-13-0. As we take a look at the Emma Babb redirect of a Brooklyn Porter shot to give the Flyers the lead, 2:47 into the third period. And now a look at the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Joss Hay and Emma Babb taking the top 2 stars, and Alana McLean with a 15-save performance, backstopping the Flyers to her third DVHL win of the season, rounding out the Sid's 3 stars of the game. We'll be back at the top of the 11 o'clock hour for the second half of our DHN Philadelphia Little Flyers girls doubleheader. The 14U girls take on the New Jersey Colonials. That'll start at 11 o'clock. Again, the final score, Philadelphia Little Flyers 2, Exton Kings 1 for Anthony Salvato. For co-executive producer Molly Jo Rosen, for assistant producer Broadway Joe Sindoni, the rest of the crew behind the scenes on the 412, James Witherite saying thank you for your company. Anthony Salvato will have the call of the 14U Philadelphia Little Flyers taking on New Jersey at 11 o'clock. James Witherite signing off for now. We'll see you soon on the Delaware Hockey Network, and it's all brought to you by the Law Office of Heather A. Long.